Greetings and a warm welcome to you, our viewers. My name is Okello Sharon Nagenjwa, the girl from Wayam. And you are watching Triumph Women Beating the Odds, where we honor the power, strength, and determination of women who are breaking barriers in different walks of life. Today, join us as we uncover the remarkable and artistic path of Helen, an interior designer who is breaking barriers in her field and impacting her community through her imaginative creations. Helen Nayebare is the founder of Nvule Interior Concepts, an innovative interior design business that specializes in crafting unique, eye-catching decor pieces using intricate string art techniques. Through her passion for creating safe, functional, and aesthetically pleasing designs, Helen stands as a leading figure in a male-dominated industry. Hi, Helen.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
I have seen your beautiful pieces,
Thank
and I know
you.
exactly where in my house where I'm going to put them. You know, how did this journey begin? Just give me a brief introduction about who you are.
I'm called Helen Nayebare, 26 years.
Wow.
Also about my journey,
How did you
how I
start your
started
craft?
the-
Yes.
Okay. At first, I studied from Chambogo University. I graduated from Bachelor's of Arts in Economics.
Okay.
So I worked with Airtel. That was 2020. I worked with Airtel for a meantime. But then I got motivation from different people, and I felt in me that I needed to do something of my own. So before starting interior designing of string, I started with a restaurant. So I worked with a restaurant for like 1.5 years.
Your restaurant?
Yeah. I owned a restaurant from Mutundwe side.
Okay.
So I worked in the restaurant, but as you know, restaurant is so hectic, a lot of work. You wake up early, you hustle a lot. So things were not even
Moving.
doing so well. So actually, I would say I did not have this thing in my mind, but I didn't even see it coming to me. But I just woke up one day and I picked interest in doing them. So I started.
Where did you pick the interest from?
I used to watch videos on YouTube, different people making them. So I picked interest slowly. So I started watching more videos of them. As I practiced, I bought materials because I had some little money on me because I was working from a restaurant. So I could buy materials and work through the videos that I used to watch. But that wasn't enough because the work was not perfect. Things were not really nice. So I was on TikTok. I watched some guy making the same work. I contacted that person for more
training.
for more training about them. So he accepted, trained me, but I paid him some little money for training me. He trained me. So slowly I perfected the work. I started making bigger pieces, like the ones that I make right now. Yeah, so that's how I started into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
At what age were you when you started? How old were you?
Around 24.
Around 24.
Yeah.
So from campus, you moved to work with Airtel. Then from Airtel, you open up your restaurant, and now you're doing your craft.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, compared to this craft, compared to working, being in the corporate world with Airtel and all, which one is better?
I think this one is better because okay, it makes me explore myself like to the maximum, not like there, because there you're limited on what you do. Even the salary is limited because if you're earning like, let's say 200 or 500, that's the amount that you have to earn every month. But this side that I'm in right now, okay, sometimes things move, other times they don't, but again, it's not like the other way that I'm limited. This side I can explore myself.
But even if they don't move, at least you have your arts there, and eventually somebody will.
It even explore me. I make more research, something that I wouldn't do when I was employed, because there you move like you're restricted on what you do and what you're not supposed to do. Yeah.
Helen, you seem like a very ambitious young woman. Where is this ambition coming? Tell me about your story growing up.
Growing up, I grew with a single mother.
Okay.
Yeah. My dad died when I was 2 years old.
Yeah.
So I grew up with a single mother. I used to see her working so hard.
Yeah.
I never saw her like breaking down, crying, like. So I saw her working and hustling so hard. So I think I got that motivation from her. Yeah.
So that is why you're also ambitious and you.
Yeah, and another thing, like keeping myself around people that are keeping me moving. Like they motivate me a lot. Even if I'm breaking down, they tell me, Helen, you can make it. You can achieve even more than this.
Yeah.
So I try so hard to keep myself with people that are pushing me higher, not someone that is going to tell me things that are breaking me down.
Are you seeing someone? Are you married? Do you have?
Yeah, I'm married. I'm married with 2 kids. Yeah.
So how is that going? Is your husband supportive of the work?
Yeah, my husband is supporting me. Actually, I don't know, but I don't know if there are some young people out there that are going to be watching this, but I would tell them to, if you're looking or if you're seeing someone, you should look up to someone who is going to push you harder, going to motivate you, support you, because I know different people out there. Some men don't allow maybe their wives to work. They want them to sit at home.
That's true.
But at least I got lucky and got someone who at least pushes me higher, because he actually told me when I was still working with Airtel, he would tell me, but you can do something on your own, like salary limits you. But if you can start up something on your own, you can earn, you can, okay, you're not limited, I would say. So he motivated me a lot, he supported me. Actually, with even the restaurant, he supported me so much with the restaurant. So a time reached and he was like, you know what, I think you need something better. Now you're better than a restaurant, so you need something that is... So he motivated me a lot.
The restaurant was not moving.
It was moving, but again, he was like...
Did it feel like it was straining you?
Yeah, it was training me, and you earn little. Yeah. So it was like, I think you should get something that is more and that is not draining you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you started this right after you had now given birth to all your children, to the 2 children.
Yeah.
So did you first stay home for a bit before working to just give birth to children and all?
When I had just left campus, I had joined Airtel, so I got pregnant.
Yeah.
Actually, I left Airtel when I was pregnant. So maybe my husband thought the pressure at work and all that, and I was pregnant and stress and all that. So he told me you should start up something on your own that will not drain you. You work on your own pace. So I was working when I was pregnant. I gave birth. After giving birth, I wouldn't say, unfortunately. So my baby was 8 months. I got pregnant again. Yeah.
Double trouble.
I know. So I could work when okay, it was a lot of work on me.
Yes.
But at least I would say I had him on my side. He was supporting me emotionally, physically. Yeah, so it helps me a lot.
It's a blessing to have a supportive husband. You know, you need to put your knees down and just thank God, because women are going through so much where husbands do not support, but when you have a very supportive husband, like the way you describe him, that's amazing. Yeah. So now moving forward to the rest of your business. Is your business registered? Is it?
Yeah, it's registered. And actually, I not only make these, because our company, Nvule Interiors, is a bit wide, because we do these string art pieces, we do furniture, interior designing like gypsum, ceilings, and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, so it's amazing what you're doing, but we're going to be coming back to at least explore more of how you're able to start something like this and even widen and expand it to become even much better. Like I always tell you that people are not sitting down, and we see people moving up and down, others showing boss lady moves and what. But guess what? The actual boss lady moves is getting up and getting your hands dirty and doing the work, because nobody is coming to save you if you do not save yourself. And for the supportive husbands who are out there, it is important to support your partner in whatever they're doing. Like, there is nothing more straining than starting something and your husband is not supportive. Like, that is the beginning of a failure. That means that everything that we touch as women has to be blessed by our husbands. And if it's not, we get anxieties, we get depression. So instead of casting us away, come together, let's work together, and then we will have a better and more fulfilling family. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back from that short break. And for those who have just joined us, I am here with Helen, and an amazing, artistic, creative, businesswoman who is doing amazingly. Young, by the way, 26 years, and she's doing an amazing job and running an interior design company. So now let's talk about Nvule. You say you don't only do the strings.
Yeah.
What did you start with when you were starting?
When we were starting with the Nvule company, particularly I started with furniture.
Okay.
Yeah, we were making furniture.
When you say we, you and who?
I later on, after putting the restaurant business aside,
yes,
we decided to partner with my husband.
Okay.
Yeah, to come up with something that can earn us some more money.
Okay.
So we started that furniture company. So we're doing furniture partitioning, space partitioning, and all that.
Okay.
So with that, we looked into, and I wanted something that I would add into the company that is innovative,
yes,
that people will love, that will make, for example, we've done someone's house, something that will
add the glitter
in the house. So I came up with this idea to add into what we are doing.
Okay. So now your husband does the furniture bit of it. Then you do the design bit of it. Yeah. Okay. So you already had a bit of a background and education on the art, right? Was this the art you were doing?
The art bit of it that I was doing, it was this art that we studied in class.
The one for drawing?
Yeah.
Okay.
But for this, I just did research on my own.
But you obviously need to have a very artistic mind to even start doing.
Yeah, and even the passion, because of course, I get so many people that are like, oh, you know what, Helen, you're doing so amazing. Your work is so nice. I would really love to learn. But again, you do like everything, but they don't do it the best way. I think it even comes with the passion someone has in them.
Okay.
Yeah, when you love something, you perfect it.
Okay. So what is the biggest challenge you have faced, Helen, in trying to develop yourself, in trying to make it in this life?
Customers, sometimes they look at you as someone young, they disrespect you, some, not all. Yeah.
So what do you do when they disrespect you? You seem very soft-spoken. You don't seem like you're aggressive and out there, and yet you are. I would say you're a cat. Cats are so humble, but when you attack it, it will attack you back. So
I really don't attack back, but some of the customers that are not good on me, some, and I think they just look at me and they're like, maybe let's leave her, maybe let's cooperate with what she's saying. Yeah, like that.
Who negotiates the prices? You're very soft-spoken.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do on my own, and yeah.
Okay, per piece of your art, for instance, how much do you invest in it and how much do you get back?
And now for the pieces where I normally purchase boards, and I partition them into the sizes that maybe a client may want. Because normally most of the clients that we get, they call you to measure the house. Yeah. So I purchase the boards, I partition according to the client's measurements. All to the measurements of my own. For example, I have stock at our store. Yeah. So boards, you buy a board, then now for example, this small piece, I sell it at 30. Okay. There is a size that is after this. I sell it at 50, then that size is 80,000.
80,000. So who is your clientele? I want to understand your clients best.
My clients, by the way, these corporate people, they buy from me. Yeah. Even people in rentals, they do buy because they would also really want their houses to look nice. So I basically don't have a target clientele that I'm looking up to only big people or corporate ones. No, even these people that rent. Yeah.
So what you're trying to actually tell me here is that in the male-dominated industry, in works like, say, furniture, which is male-dominated, mostly the men, I think there is still something that a woman can add. Yeah. So for you, your touch was adding the design aspect of it. Much as you're not getting your hands dirty with cutting wood.
But sometimes I cut. Okay. Because you may find that the boys are not around, maybe they're at the sites, and the client wants the orders, so I cut myself.
You cut the boards. You cut the boards yourself. Yeah. Wow. And do you ever get involved in making the furniture? Yeah. At what point do you come in the furniture making?
Like sewing, because I know tailoring, and I did not learn it, but I also learned it from the workshop where I work from. Yes, I learned tailoring. I can make cushions, I can make couches, clothes. Yeah. Okay. Even beds. Yeah.
So do you dress? After the sewing? Do you dress it yourself, or do the guys do the dressing and all the things?
When they're around, they can help me. When I sew, they help me to dress. But even if they're not around, I can do it myself.
So what is your last message to the young people out there who are watching?
Young girls out there, don't look at anything like any job that you come across. You work it with your whole heart. Like, how do they say? Togaya mulimo gonna, like coming on your way. If you see anything that will earn you money, we have seen many people developing, many young girls making it in life with businesses that...
Like, don't look down on any business.
Yeah, they don't look down on any business. And girls, basically, sometimes girls, we face challenges. You get married to someone, then your whole future is drained. So I would tell them, don't rush. Look at someone that will push you higher, someone that will motivate you, someone that will sponsor you or support you in any way. Yeah, so that's all that I would tell them.
It's amazing what young people are doing, isn't it? Aren't you inspired that somebody has an idea and actually works on it? Very many people in Uganda keep asking themselves, what should I do? Where do I start from? Nobody's here to support me, but there's actually people who are there to support you. Do not be afraid to share your idea. And every small thing that you see you can do, please do it. Do not be embarrassed when you're moving around the street. Do not even be embarrassed that you're carrying food and serving people on the street. Do not be embarrassed about the work that you are doing, because at the end of the day, ask yourself one question. The people that I'm afraid of, do they put food on my table? when something happens to me, will they die? Will they lose sleep when I'm not well? And the answer that you get, which is definitely a no, will push you to ignore all the naysayers, to ignore the pessimistic people, to ignore the laughers, and focus on what you have to do. That will make your life better. Until next time, my name is Okello Sharon Nagenjwa, the girl from Wayam, and don't forget to follow us on our socials at Triumph Women UG and at Girl from Wayam. Till next Saturday, cheers and God bless you.